Hello, everyone. Welcome. We'll give a couple more minutes to see if any other folks trickle in. So take this time if you need to continue gathering any items, water, tea, blankets, pillows, anything that can help you get comfy and cozy today. This space will be mainly nonverbal and just sharing in the energy bank today. So just with the intentions to receive and be in connection with one another. I am already live streaming to our unlisted page on YouTube. So just so you're aware, that will also be running during this call. It's great to see y'all. I'm getting so excited for Dragon Frequency on Saturday. We have some debuts in the room, so I'm so excited. It's making me think of it. Welcome, Midori. Amazing. Love seeing people continue to join. Welcome, Reese. I am feeling better. Thank you, Midori. The last week and a half, I had some stomach bug that was running through our home, and I thought I got over it, and then I kind of felt like it came back. So doing much better now and excited to be here with soft power folks. Thank you so much. So the intention for this space today is to be very just more in the receptive, receiving posture of rest, and really just focusing on our grounding. As I just mentioned with my little stomach bug that we had over here at my house, that's definitely been the message during this eclipse season is to ground, to rest, to take care of the vessel. So we will transition here shortly. Let me turn down this music for a little bit, and I'm going to pull up some slides for us to get started with our community agreements. I already mentioned this, but not everyone was here yet, that I am already live streaming to our YouTube page. So just so you're aware of any camera use, but today really encouraging everyone to just be in their own unique frequency in their sanctuary space, wherever you're calling in from, and keep this space really cozy today. So I'm going to pull up some slides here just to review our agreements. Welcome to the Soul Spa. I am so honored that I get to share this space with Siobhan Diores, who created this space really with intentions, again, for receiving. And Siobhan does a lot of Reiki trance journey experiences here. And I've been able to share this space by providing sound baths with crystal sound bowls and some other various instruments that I have over here. And so during these spaces, we really encourage you to take everything as an invitation. Camera and energy bank are always optional, and engage with intentionality when you do share. Share, respect pronouns, use culturally relevant language, and share speaking time. And we always try to provide a sacred intentional container for exploring creative expression. So today's space is very much encouraging you to go inward, to really release any of these tensions through breath, through just receiving these very subtle but powerful sound vibrations for your own self-led healing practice. And so this practice is something that I've been working with the sound bowls for, I think, almost a year and a half now, with my background being mainly in music education, vocal music education, and choral music, but really been in a space of decolonizing my musical practices for sound healing of my own vessel, really starting with my exploration of my body through pregnancy, and these sound bowls have grown into a really important part of my meditation practice. And here we try to be as co-creative as often as possible, while still maintaining leadership for soul-sensitive care. So if you agree, please drop emojis. I think I was already seeing some stuff in the chat, so wonderful. Thank you for doing that. And then here we are in the soul spa, and I'm going to pause sharing for just a moment so that we can take a moment to harmonize our frequencies. And we do that here by connecting with a practice of vocal toning. And as I mentioned, just continuing to connect with this grounding energy. We're going to use the vowel to connect to that root center. And we'll do that 3 times, inviting you to join in unison on the same pitch or tone the first time through, and on the second and third tones, feeling free to explore, to wander, to harmonize, and release through any other sounds that might be supportive to your grounding practice today. So wherever you're at, inviting you to exhale all of your air out. Breathing in as if you're sipping through a straw. Releasing now through an Taking in another deep breath, calling in any ancestors, spirit guides, energies, supportive frequencies to your rest practice today. And lastly, taking in a breath of gratitude to be able to connect today in community, to be able to co-regulate and connect with this medicine of sound. You are now tapped into the soft power frequency. All right, so wherever you're at, I just invite you to continue connecting with your vessel, to do any other grounding practices that might feel supportive. So if that is continuing to release through sound, through deeper breaths, bringing the hands to your body for self-touch or massage or some stretching, just taking the next maybe 5 minutes to do that on our own. I'm going to play a little bit of sound here just for us to have something going on in the background, but inviting you just to take a moment, listening and tuning inward to the voice within, your inner voice, and connect with what your body is asking for in today's practice. I'm just going to start over here doing some torso twists, connecting with the spine, maybe doing some seated cat-cow. Ooh. This year of the snake, have been thinking a lot about the spine and its connection to the nervous system, and learning more about that through Movement Cafe with Flo has really opened my mind about just the power of spinal movement and keeping this part of the body really fluid and relieved from tension. Taking maybe just one more minute to connect with this neck, shoulders, and any other part of the body that might be holding tension. Perhaps bringing the hands to the jaw, the base of the tongue, scalp, forehead. Continuing to release through any sounds, yawns, vocal toning, syllables. Awesome. Feel free to continue if that's feeling right, to connect with your vessel, to stretch. I'm going to pull a card here from the Cosmic Dancer Oracle deck, just for a collective reading and intention setting. If you maybe haven't quite decided on what your intention is for our practice yet today, maybe this will guide some ideas for you. And again, the point of this space is not to overthink it, but just to really be present, which is what our message is today. As I read this, I'll turn this down again. So the message is be present. We have this very, it looks like a warrior, meditative warrior position, connecting with that inner power, the inner light, and seeing a lot of sacred geometry here. So I'm going to pull the guidebook here and see what else we have, what this card has to say. It's pretty on the nose, pretty, I think, self-explanatory, but let's see what gems might be in here. It says, you are alive within the great field of unified consciousness, and this great field of unified consciousness is alive within you. You are not separate from this field. It is you, and you are it. At the truest and most authentic level, everything is perfect as it is now, just as everything is unfolding flawlessly and for your ultimate benefit. To the linear human mind, this presents a paradox. If it's all already perfect, why should you take constructive action or draw upon your power to change your situation for the better? To the divine mind, with which you are inseparable, both can be true. It can all be perfect, and you can choose to create positive change. Your situation will immediately benefit when you come into true presence. This means accepting and allowing what is now in its entirety, including what takes place within and around you. You do not fight against it, and you do not tell stories about what it is, what it isn't, or what it should or shouldn't be. What thoughts or stories can you let go of to bring about a stronger feeling of peace? Breathe out the self-created stress of your mental constructs and come into simple, open-hearted, clear-minded presence. Widen your bandwidth beyond the limited view of reality that your ego mind has constructed to make it feel safe. Dissolve your sense of separation into the unified field of pure potentiality. There's a beautiful phrase in Indian martial arts that translates as, quote, when the body becomes all eyes, unquote. This describes the state of hypersensitivity and acute awareness you can experience when you merge with the world, so that each cell in your body becomes like an eye, perceiving all the pulsating points of potential that comprise this kaleidoscopic reality. I'll pause there. So I think that's perhaps something to consider if that feels supportive as you're experiencing the sound bath, that if the mind wants to wander, to bring the awareness to different parts of the body, to bring that sense of seeing to different parts of the body, allowing those eyes to be everywhere and to bring yourself into full presence. So that's the message for us today. I know there's a lot of distractions out there. There's a lot going on. And so that is quite a task and quite a request, but grateful that we get to practice that together. So I guess before we really drop in and get started, just inviting folks to get into any other positions, postures that might be supportive. We'll be in the sound bath for a good probably 20 minutes. There may be some silences that may occur to help with integrating that sound, but I'll be facilitating and guiding that. So at any point, you should have a sense of where we're at within the sound bath itself. But we will wrap up right around 12:45, and we'll leave some time there at the end if anyone feels like sharing in the energy bank. You're welcome to do so, but also just encouraging you to grab a journal and to take notes of anything that might come through as you're in this rest position today. All right, let me grab just a couple of things here. Glad to see in the chat box that there's some resonance with the message of being present today. Okay, great. So feel free to either look at the screen, imagining yourself starting to dip into this crystal bath, literal crystal bath, or feel free to close the eyes and begin to deepen your breath, connect with your breath, and here we go. If you have any issues hearing me or the sound, feel free to make notes in the energy bank. I will have an eye on that as well to be sure that everyone is able to experience this today. So we're breathing and exhaling all of our air out. Connecting with your breath on your own time and your own rhythm. Allowing your breath to deepen. Feeling it expand your vessel and fill your vessel from your toes all the way up to your knees and your hips and your belly and your back and your chest and your heart space and your arms palms. And your throat. Releasing the tongue. Releasing the jaw. And allowing the breath to deepen. Bringing your awareness back to the tailbone. And imagining roots beginning to form. And allowing these roots to begin to extend and grow and deepen. Down into the core of the earth. And as your roots begin to connect with the core of Mother Earth, feeling this charge, this connection, inviting this electrical charge to travel up through the root system and allowing anything that's not serving you to be released through the ends of the roots. Imagine this root system connecting to the core of the earth, plugging into this energetic core, reconnecting with Source. Allow that energy to travel up through the root system, nourishing everything that it touches as it travels up through the ground, up through the plates of the earth, up through the soil, the sand below, up through the waters. And allow it to travel back up into your vessel, attuning, harmonizing, balancing the energies that are swirling throughout your body today. Bringing this energy into the toes, breathing deeply, allowing every exhale to release tension, dis-ease within the body, dissonance, conflict, feeling into that friction and energy up a little bit further, up into the knees, the thighs, the hips. Feeling into any tension, conflict that might be residing here in the sacral, creative centers of the body. And releasing with an exhale. Bringing the energy up into the solar plexus, near the middle of the body, by the belly button, the pico. The space where your umbilical cord was. Where your inner power resides, the space known as the body's generator, feeling into this fire, this burning cauldron inside. Breath, inviting you to connect with the heart center. Listening to any messages that might be there. Heavy emotions like grief, rage, with so much care and softness and understanding. Inviting ourselves to place those emotions down for this very moment. With the breath that's what's needed. Connecting to see what messages your voice wants to express, what creative ideas, art, stories want to be released into the world. Bringing our awareness up to the third eye, the space in between eyebrows, the space where we can see truth, that we can see beyond illusion, and connect deeper with our inner knowing, our higher selves. Deepest soul's wisdom. Perhaps placing a hand to the third eye to release any tension with a light massage or tapping, or by simply trying to relax the space between the eyebrows to give ourselves a break from placing too much pressure. inviting you now to wander, to focus on your breath, to rest. And I'll bring you back in a few moments. Wherever you're at, inviting you to bring in some deeper breaths and some energy back into the body, bringing movement into the fingers and toes. Allowing the waters of the body to begin to move. We have just a few moments left, so just inviting folks to take their time as they're hopefully just starting to wake up a little bit, come back to our space, but also if you are enjoying where you're at and comfy and cozy and have the time, you're welcome to just stay right where you're at. And inviting if there's any shares or anything that wants to be released into the energy bank, you're welcome to do so. But also feel free to just stay in the zone wherever you're at. And I am here just to share one last message with our community, which is here at Soft Power, we have these spaces that are free and open to the public. And we have many spaces here in our Village in the Sky that offer Reiki, trance journeys, oracle readings, Qigong and movement. And we do this all as volunteers for the vision that we have to bring soft power to our community. And so this QR code inviting you to check out the links that are here to help us resource the vision. Any dollars that you have, if you feel called, is supportive to keeping this vision alive and keeping us showing up every month for our community. I also want to say, because we have a few folks that are either performing this weekend or have performed in our Dragon Frequency shows, inviting everyone this Saturday to come on out. We have our second Dragon Frequency virtual drag show that will be streamed on YouTube, and so excited to see there's going to be many, many more debuts this weekend. I also have a music video that will be presented, and so excited to be in community again this weekend. And so keep your eyes out for any information about that, to RSVP for that, to receive information so that you can be there or catch the replay when you can. So check out this QR code, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, concerns, or feedback. Would love to hear it, and just so grateful to share this space with you all today. Checking out the chat box. A lot of childhood stuff rose to the surface to be blessed and released. Hugs to you, Merrick. Yes, powerful stuff. And yeah, hugs. Hi, welcome, and thank you for being here. Reese, thank you for being here. It's always so wonderful to share space with y'all. I know that I really needed this, and I'm just, yeah, honored that I get to call y'all my chosen family. So I'm going to close the space here now in just a minute, but take care and enjoy the rest of your week, y'all. Take care, rest, nourish, hydrate, and call all of your energy back to you if you haven't already, and take a moment to pose with the ancestors with me, wherever you're at, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.